where you're gonna get rich. It's where you're gonna get good. I was talking to these college kids. They were all like, yeah, I really want to start a business. And 6 months later, I checked in because I like doing that. And all of them were like, yeah, I'm still getting the LLC, set up. And I was like, what does that even mean? Like, go on LegalZoom, step 1, get documents, go to bank, step 2, get bank account, step 3, go to payment processor, insert bank account so that you now connect them. Step 4, get people to buy something from you. Ideally, something that you can do for them so you don't have to front capital. And if you do it for them, you can also change the offer on the fly and see what people like. And to make it easy, give everybody an unconditional satisfaction guarantee that if for whatever reason, even if you do the job and it's amazing, if they just ask for their money back, you'll just give it to them. Because you're trying to learn, not earn right now. Your first business is not where you're gonna get rich. It's where you're gonna get good.
Starting my first business, here are 3 things I really wish I'd have known a lot earlier. Firstly, it is much easier to make money if you are trying to sell to people who have money rather than to people who don't have money. Secondly, you really want to make sure that there's actually demand for your product or service before trying to build your product or service. Trying to land a few pre-orders where you've just pitched the product to someone and you've actually taken money from them, that is the ultimate validation. And thirdly, once you've gotten started and you're making a little bit of money, there is an incredible power to hiring a business coach. You wouldn't try and improve your tennis without having a coach. Similarly, it's just way more efficient to improve your business and to make more money if you just hire someone who's done it before and they can teach you how to do it and tell you the things and mistakes you're making along the way so that you can avoid those mistakes happening to you.
Starting off, the first thing you got to do is figure out what are you good at, what do you want to help people with, what are you an expert in essence. See, for example, I am not a doctor. So if I go and create a course on health and wellness, it's going to fail. Why? Because I'm not an expert at it. So the first thing is you got to be knowledgeable in the space and be passionate about the space, right? Because if you're knowledgeable and passionate, you're more likely to create better products. The second thing you need to do is then go look at everyone else's products in your space. Where are the holes in their products? What are they doing wrong? Where can you differentiate? And then make sure your product fills the gaps and it's differentiated. Before you start selling the product, start giving away a ton of free advice, from blogging to social media to creating YouTube videos and LinkedIn posts. And then from there, you build your product, you push it out, you sell it to your email list, to your followers. And what you can also do is start running ads like through Facebook or YouTube or Instagram to also generate more sales as well.
Unless you are fully committed, unless you are willing to crawl through the mud and not get paid for 2 years and suffer beyond anything that you've ever possibly imagined. If you don't go into business willing to suffer greatly and do things that seem completely unrealistic, and again, sleepless nights, not knowing if you're going to make payroll, trying to figure out if you're customers, if you're not willing to just go through all that because you're so passionate about what you're doing, then don't. There's easier ways to go make money, right? Go do some little BS side hustle or whatever the case may be, but to become great at business, that is what it takes. And I think he was surprised to hear that, but I also think it was really good for him. And at 30 years old, he needed to hear that that's the tenacity that it takes. And it's not easy. There's nothing easy about business. But when you fight through all of that and you are relentless and you just will not give up, then it's really hard to fail. Really hard to fail. Because it's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when, baby. You'll get it. It's just, you gotta be willing to go through all the hard knocks to get there.